Hello and welcome. I'm Elaine Starling, the Abundance Ambassador and the host of the Abundance Journey video show and podcast. Entrepreneurs who want to create lasting prosperity and fulfillment work with me to make sure their transformations stick. Now, one of the key things that blocks abundance is self-doubt. So maybe you've experienced this in the past. Have you ever found yourself wondering if what you're doing, the work that you're doing in the world, the service you provide is what the world really, really wants? Maybe you look at your past track record and you notice all the ideas that you abandoned midstream. They seem good at the time, but you just never completed it. You've got a lot of skills and a good idea this time, but what if that isn't enough? Maybe you find yourself anxiously evaluating other people and you see them as competition. They've been at it longer than you have. They've got connections you don't have. They've got a team that you don't have. So you convince yourself that your product or your service just isn't quite good enough. Maybe you're afraid of being taken advantage of. You've got some pretty unique ideas, but if you share them out there publicly, what if somebody steals them and you don't have a chance to promote it and benefit from it yourself? Maybe you've been working on this for kind of a while and it's high time you started earning some money. So you start trying to figure out, well, what are some solutions that can get me there faster? You think, well, maybe you need to learn something new so you can stand out from the crowd. Maybe you need to revise your program and rework it a little bit so it's just that much better before you launch it. Maybe you need to approach your message in a different way, a different angle on what you're doing. If these kinds of thoughts are plaguing you, you're not alone. Most entrepreneurs struggle with self-doubt like this from time to time. And the biggest challenge with self-doubt is that we don't understand the true meaning. We assign the wrong meaning to self-doubt. When we think that self-doubt is a warning sign and it indicates that we aren't ready or that we're not good enough, that's not true. That's not the right meaning at all. That's not what's intended. Actually, self-doubt is a lot more like that starting gun at the beginning of a race. It's supposed to launch you into action, not paralyze you with anxiety. Self-doubt is actually a sign that you're pushing yourself to new heights, that you're leaning in to grow really quickly. There are no guarantees, which is what makes life really perfect and exciting. The surprise is what delights us. And often the delight is kind of surprising in and of itself, isn't it? So the next time you feel that sense of self-doubt, just remember that it's a sign you are in the perfect place to grow. You are one small part of the process. It's not just you, it's also the divine and your clients who are partnered up with you. And believe it or not, they actually carry more weight than you do. During my conversation with the divine, I was told that the key thing to understand about life is that it's not really that much about you, it's through you. We are all conduits for the divine. We express divine love through our unique skills, our abilities, our products, our services, realizing that your role is to be a conduit for the divine, that you are in partnership with the divine. That goes a long way to removing self-doubt because it's not about you, it's through you and you getting out of the way so the divine can flow through you. Self-doubt is just a tap on the shoulder from the divine, reminding you that it's time to partner up. So I want you to take a moment to take 10 deep breaths. Now, your mind could wander. I just invite you to bring it back again, start over until you get 10 uninterrupted breaths in a row. Now, I'm going to do this with you. Only do this if you're in a place where it's safe for you to do this. So with every single inhale, I want you to imagine this huge beam of golden love and light coming down to fill every single atom of your body. And as you're inhaling, you think, I love myself. With every single exhale, imagine that you're doing a Marie Kondo on all the old energy that's in your body. It served you really well, but now it's time to bless that energy and let it go with love. So as you exhale, think, thank you. Again, if it's safe to do this, you can join me and close your eyes. We're going to do 10 breaths together right now. With every inhale, I love myself. With every exhale, thank you. And I'm going to do this out loud. You don't have to. Okay, let's get started. I love myself. Thank you. 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 Remember, you are in partnership with the divine, and all is well. Be sure to listen to my next episode where we're going to clear out another big barrier to abundance. And if you haven't joined the Abundance Journey community yet, make sure you go to theabundancejourney.com and share how it feels to partner up with the divine. I'll see you in the next episode. Watch my TED Talk, Abundance is a Choice. You can visit theabundancejourney.com to find the link and discover how you can receive a special gift. You are a blessing and you are blessed.